Good morning, Breakfast Clubbers. I'm here in Leeds this morning and I'm at Stax Coffee House. I'm going to be checking out their full English breakfast offering, so let's go. Yes, today I'm in Halton in Leeds, West Yorkshire, and I'm here to check out the full English breakfast at the Stax Café, a small spot on the high street in this suburb of Leeds. I didn't realise until I'd walked in that the menu here is fully halal, but that's no issue at all. If you saw our last halal breakfast, you'll remember it was a solid offering, especially with those chicken and beef sausages being the spicy highlight. So, aside from the veggie option, we have the large and the belly buster on the menu. Of course, you know me, I'm going to give that belly buster a go, and this consists of 3 turkey bacon, 3 chicken and beef sausages, 3 fried eggs, 3 hash browns, tomatoes, beans, mushrooms, and 3 slices of sourdough toast. Drinks are also extra, and as usual, it's a pot of tea for me, priced at £3.20. And from my window seat, I can see the high street getting busier, and just as the morning starts to pick up, my breakfast arrives, so it's time to tuck in. Excellent, thank you very much.
Anything else I can get for you?
No, I'm good, thank you. Cheers. It's a large plate today with the beans served in a small soup bowl. Unfortunately, not much care seems to have gone into the plating. The bowl is nudging into the edge of the fried eggs, and those eggs themselves look like they've been dropped on without much thought, complete with slightly over crispy bottoms. The hash browns are looking a touch overdone too, and the sausage sitting there looks as dry as it does, uninviting. A bit of saving grace, the yolks still look runny, and the tomatoes add a welcome bit of colour. Score 3 out of 10. So while the presentation isn't winning any awards, let's see whether the food itself can turn things around, starting with the toast. And we're off to a good start with 3 slices of sourdough toast and plenty of butter to go with them. They're not quite warm enough for the butter to melt properly, but that doesn't take anything away from the flavour. There's a subtle hint of garlic running through, and the texture is really dry and crisp, almost like a bruschetta. They do soften up nicely once the egg yolk gets involved later on though. Score 8 out of 10. Next up, a little burst of colour on the plate with the tomatoes. There are 4 small, bright red tomatoes here, grilled on the vine. They're cooked well, they hold their heat, and when you bite in, there's that excellent little pop that releases a mild, sweet, juicy flavour. Overall, they're quite enjoyable. Score 7 out of 10. Staying on the veggie side of things now, with the mushrooms. And it's not a big portion of mushrooms today, but what's there is done really well. They're lightly cooked, thickly sliced, and coated in a very tasty and fragrant seasoning. It gives them a bold, aromatic flavour. Some genuinely top-tasting mushrooms. Score 8 out of 10. Time to move over to the meats now, with the turkey bacon. We've got 3 large rashers of turkey bacon taking centre stage on the plate. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of turkey bacon in general, though I have had some really good examples in the past. Sadly, this isn't one of them. There's plenty of it, and the colour and temperature are fine, but the flavour just isn't there. The texture is limp and a bit soggy, and it ends up feeling more like a slice of imitation meat than anything you'd look forward to eating. Score 2 out of 10. Now let's see if these fried eggs can lift things a bit. We've got 3 fried eggs cooked hot and fast in the pan, sunny side up and left to stick together. The whites are mostly cooked well with the extra crispy bottom, though some of the outer edges are a little overdone for my liking. The yolks have a nice bright yellow colour, and cutting in releases that hot, runny goodness, which, as mentioned earlier, pairs really well with the extra crispy, flavourful toast. Overall, they're decent eggs, but the scoring does suffer from those overdone edges. Score 6 out of 10. Right then, time to release the beans. And it's an extra large portion of beans here, topped with a little sprinkle of greenery. The beans themselves have a decent fibrous texture, but unfortunately, both the beans and the sauce are lacking in flavour. Now, normally when beans come in a ramekin or a container like this, they do hold the heat quite well, but whatever temperature they started with on serving has completely disappeared. Not the best at all, and they weren't even worth finishing. Score 2 out of 10. Moving on to something now that should bring a bit of crunch. It's the hash browns. And we've got 3 hash browns on the plate. They're a touch thin and looking a little overcooked from the fryer. Cutting in doesn't really improve things, I'm afraid. The filling is sparse, and what's there is mushy, dry, and lacking in flavour. Any taste you do get comes from that burnt exterior, which ultimately leaves a very unsatisfying aftertaste. And another item I just couldn't finish. Score 1 out of 10. And finally, an item that should anchor the whole breakfast. It's the sausages. Now, supposedly you get 1 sausage on the regular, 2 on the large, and 3 on the belly buster. But what I've been served here looks more like 3 halves, so maybe you only get a half sausage on the regular after all. Onto the sausages themselves. The skin is as tough as it looks, and once you cut in, the texture of the meat is just as dry too. They were described to me as a chicken and beef blend, but sadly, I wasn't tasting either. Instead, it tasted more like compressed cardboard with a texture of damp sawdust. Score, 0 out of 10. And with everything tasted, let's talk about whether any of this was worth the price. On the face of it, the amount of food here could have made this feel like decent value. Had the quality been better and the cooking more consistent, I'd probably have rated this quite highly, even with the fairly steep price tag of £14.90. Regrettably though, despite the breakfast starting off reasonably well, I've left completely unsatisfied and a little puzzled that a cafe would serve food like this at that price point. A couple of items tasted like they'd been cooked days ago and reheated for my order, and overall there just didn't seem to be any care taken to present fresh, well prepared food. And it's little wonder that then on a Saturday morning in a bustling village, I was one of only 2 customers in the entire cafe, and the only one actually eating. Overall, it's very poor indeed. Score, 0 out of 10. Let's just run over the missing items now then, and as this was a halal breakfast, we'll forgive that missing black pudding, as that was never going to be an option. As for the fried bread though, that will be a single penalty point deduction from the overall tally. And talking about tally, after chucking those scores into our number cruncher, Stax Café comes out with a total of 36 points out of a maximum of 100. And yes, we'll need no mathematicians today as we convert that into percentage, as today's final Breakfast Club score is 36%, putting them bang in the middle of our poor rating bracket. Looking at the leaderboard now, we're obviously nowhere near touching it this week, so we'll just let this serve as a reminder of where things currently stand. And I have to say, this one left me pretty disappointed. Even though the presentation wasn't great, it actually started off reasonably well, but as we worked our way around the plate, things just fell off a cliff. For the price they're charging, I expected far better. And it's a real shame to walk away feeling this unsatisfied, but it's the kind of breakfast that leaves you wondering how it ever made it out of the kitchen in the first place. So if you've enjoyed this video and you like what we're doing, the best way to support us is to like, share and subscribe. It's free to do and really helps the channel grow. And as always, may your bacon be sizzling, your fried bread golden and your yolks runny. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out one of our other reviews showing on screen right now. So that was my breakfast here at Stax this morning. What do you think of that one? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.